So the feeling like I'm back in my damn mind. So the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. So the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the night time. Only to my
Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and in this video just making a tutorial on Java about getting the input from the user. As I said in my last video, just a continuation of my last one. And yeah, it's been a long time since I've uploaded one. Yeah, I'm back now, bit active. So my next video is probably about some general basic operations and arithmetic operations. So let's get on the video. And here we are. Just open ourselves a new class and an editor. Just named it print2. Oh, it's the old of. So it's just the continuation of the video, and the last time the video I said I'm going to explain how to get the input from user and display your output. Yeah, just a continuation of that. If you better go and watch the first video if you haven't, and because you won't be able to understand much if you directly skip on to this video unless you know about that. So I really worked hard on this video because my headset started not functioning. Like, started to make really loud noises. That's stop picking the soft noises and speak in medium level. That's I had damn two adapters. Make it one pin to separate it once and make it as one pin once again. Yeah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever did, but at least it made the mic a bit better. Yeah. Okay, let's start. So here, as you can see, the Pythagoras theorem calculator I've done here. I'll explain this in the video. I've used the same part here. So this is input Java.Util, scanner, and this the basic things for that. So to get this, get the input from user, we are using something called Scanner.N, Scanner class, which is the most essential ingredient, the main part. So to do that, we have to import a package. There are lots of packages in almost all types of coding, Java, C++. And here we will be importing something we call Java. So without this, we can't work with the scanner class. So just go ahead and import this. There you go. So it's gonna show that it's nothing wrong. As you start coding and you end it, it's gonna disappear. Starting it. And then close bracket. Yeah. And public. Yes. And so now you're gonna include the scanner. So now inside you can name the scanner whatever you want. I'm just naming it system. You can name whatever you want, doesn't matter. Now you go int. There's one more thing you don't know about this. So here I've actually used something called double. In all the codes we'll be using the integer type value. We'll be making the values the integers as variables as integers and string type, which means you can only get the answer in a single digit, not decimal or fraction. So here we
you use double, which means, yeah, double is the something like string float. um this is used to get the answer in decimal, because in Pythagoras theorem calculator you're probably gonna get the answer in decimal points. So you cannot make a decimal point of fraction with string, so you're using double. I'll explain it clearly in my next video. So now here we go. Int, so you're gonna start whatever you want. I'm just gonna go with a teacher a. So now most simple thing, a in dot next int. This is a code which denotes that getting, which means of getting the input from user. This code is used for that, and it's used in Scanner class. So we'll go ahead, then code int ln means new line. If you don't use ln, the next code will just appear on the same line next word. Sometimes that's useful. If you just use print here, just a small tip, if you use print here, the next thing, if you make another line here, system.out.print, it's gonna get printed in the same line. Use ln here, the next set of sentence will get printed in the next line. I'll also just focus on this one. Print, yeah, hey, yeah, simple. Let's just say can be put in here. The value given is something that, just type plus a, includes a. There you go. And so you just have first code up here. But it's the same, right? Must be problem. It is the same as it. Same. Input. Marks missing. And there you go, guys. Just compiling it. Code nothing. I just changed my class. The last one got white. So okay, let's just go ahead and close it. Code. So now I'm just about to type like 20. The value is 20, so give here 20, gives you 20. Oops. I'm gonna give her 85. 85. One more time, random number. 75. So you actually got your input from user, right? Simple as that. You can do whatever you want with that right now. Like add some fittings. Like no. Time dot out line. Enter the value. So now I'm gonna make just a simple calculator. So for that we are going to need two different variables, integers. So yep, a and b, it's gonna store its value as integer. It's a variable now. So here we go. B, enter the value of a. Okay, good. So, now let's go ahead and type. Now just instead of this, let me type enter the value of b. So for addition it's simply the plus symbol. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna get the value of b and just start making the simple addition calculator. For that we're going to just need to do the code in the system.out print, nothing else. B equals in dot x and now the system dot out dot print when the addition of you can do this with three numbers also. You just need to add as many as integers as you want, so and give them each a number. So if like 5 numbers you want to add, just make 5 variables. Just make 10 and as you can add as much as you want. So if you like, just an idea here, if you want to give 10 variables here and just give each one number. If you want to just add 3, just give the rest 0. It's gonna make a permanent calculator for 10-digit addition. The subtraction can also be viewed just simple. So yeah, do that also. Just no need to keep on editing the same. Or is there or plus a plus b. Don't forget the no syntax error. There, net 2, and let's skip to again the addition of the given numbers of 4. That's it. There you go. So yeah, once again, type like 989 664. Hang out. It's working. Just it has subtraction. Don't forget the brackets here. It's important. Now it's gonna make the additions of the numbers are the first value of number and second value of number. Just gonna print them. Not gonna add them unless you make the brackets. Or if you don't want those brackets, you can just add something like new variable integer c, and then go inside and c equals a plus b. It like in the last video. You want to make minus and there you go. It's fractions gonna work. No, not here. Here just gonna type plus. Oh man, come on. Yeah, you don't change the plus there because it's gonna print this statement with the other thing you want. So minus here, gonna make it a subtraction, or don't want both. Just go ahead, you gotta type. I'm gonna copy and paste it. That's it. And what the? Copy, paste. Just make it minus here. Go again. Yes. Multiplication. This star. I'm just gonna make slash and just change this statement here. Jewish. Multi. Subtraction. That's it. Compile. Line. Bye. Hasta la vista. Addition of the number are 144. Subtraction is 4 multiplied 4890. Division is 1. So sometimes no, just gotta make it. You need to take out the integer here. No need for that. Do. Okay. See, it's gonna make it as point value. So the last one is actually not 1, it's this. It's like requiring, not a recurrent decimal. It's a 7 here, it's term. So yeah, see here, it's in decimal values. Same because I entered double. That's why. So let's float. I don't know if it's gonna work on our float. T. As bit low probably the key. Yep. Random numbers. 3, 5. It's working here. No problem. That's it. So you have officially made a calculator. So make there once in the next video. So just make sure to like, share and subscribe this video, and hope you enjoyed it. And guys, just place comments below on if you ever did this. Just don't forget to comment below on your output and any other doubts regarding Java. Okay, feel free to ask me. So BlueJ download description in the comments. Description. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.